now for something completely different.
Okay, fine.
Jethro through the tulips, la-di-da-da, la-di. I actually had that stuck in my head for like 2 weeks. I was just singing that to myself. I don't know why. It's so silly.
I know.
Okay, so we're doing a bunch of Jethro clips because we love Jethro and we did a bunch of his stuff. So I went scouring the internet and I found 5 or 6 small, tiny little clips that I'll put all together for you guys. I'm sure there's a lot more out there, but this is what I could find. I try. I do my best. Didn't I do that last video?
That's your fucking best. I want to work a little harder.
Gillette, the best the man can get.
Okay.
All right.
This is just shameful. Just proceed with the video.
I did my best, but I guess my best wasn't good enough. That's a song, you know.
Gillette.
It's a song about.
My best.
It's a song about men who try to please their women, but just always fall short because they just never happy and they never get enough.
Once a year is not enough.
Okay.
Yeah.
I knew that would get your goat. You ready? Are you giggly?
I'm ready.
All right, here we go. I think the first one's a Christmas joke. So
I was born ready.
happy belated Christmas.
Noel, 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 Noel.
Here we go.
No, I've had a shit of a Christmas. I know. I've been in to see the doctor. I said I got an hereditary problem. I said I got diarrhea. He said, well, that's not hereditary. I said, well, it's in me genes.
I've heard that one before,
I don't think I
last Christmas Eve, I went to church. Wasn't that lovely? In the little church, and there was a very elderly couple in front of me. They're very old. They was old, very lovely. And she whispered to her husband, she said, I've just very, very, very quietly broken wind. What do you think I should do? He said, put a new battery in your hearing aid. I thought after Christmas, I take my little grandchildren for a ride in the car. Isn't that nice? Isn't that lovely?
Oh my God, that was
They're
funny.
only 3 and 4. They love it. They are. They're just gorgeous. And they was in the back, and we was following a dust cart, and a dildo blew off the back of the bloody dust cart. Shit! You've never seen such a piece of apparatus. Never in your life. It looked like a Swiss roll with a sheep's heart on the end. I'd never seen nothing like it. Well, it hit the windscreen. So I said to the little children, did you see that insect hit the windscreen? And the little girl said, it's amazing you can fly with a great cock like that. Isn't that
amazing? Oh my God. Can you imagine being there? That wherever he was doing that, those people were like having a good time. Oh my God, that was funny.
Comedy is a good time.
Yeah. Okay. Now this one is 3 eggs in a safe.
3 eggs in a safe. Okay.
All right.
Let's hear this story.
We'll try to keep this rolling here.
You know, ladies and gentlemen, me and my wife have been married 35 years, and I never let her look in the safe. But last week when I went to market, she looked in the safe, and when I got back, Jethro, she said, I've looked in the safe. I said, I told you not to look in there. She says, there's £40,000 in there in cash and 3 eggs. She said, what's the eggs doing? I said, well, I'll be honest. I said, every time I've shagged somebody else's wife, I put an egg in the safe. She said, well, that's not bad in 35 years, is it? I said, no, but when I get a dozen, I sell them, and that's where the money comes from.
Jethro.
Okay.
Peanut in the ear.
But he was on watching the football and he was throwing up peanuts and he catching them like he's bloody good. And he threw one up and his wife said, Denzel, yeah, I went right in his pissing here. A bloody peanut. Well, his missus tried to dig it out with a knitting needle. He said, I can't get the back. She said, well, look, the daughter's in next door in the front room with that boy. He wanted to be a doctor. Perhaps he could help. Well, when he went in, he's about to give it, you dirty bastard. She said, look, Denzel, I've had a peanut gone in his ear. Could you help? He said, well, I can. He come out and he said, he stuck 2 fingers up Denzel's nose and hit him right in the back of the head, and this peanut slide right out. When he's gone, his wife said, what a clever boy. I think he's a clever. I wonder what he'll be when he grows up. He said, by the smell of his fingers, our son-in-law.
Oh, that's so wrong. Oh my god. That's so terrible. Oh, Jesus, that's funny. Oh God, okay. That.
Oh, I did not see that coming.
Okay, he's ready. Oh God. Okay. Oh. Catch my breath. Okay. Goddamn. Okay. I was not expecting that either.
I gotta get back up off the floor now.
Brad's gonna pass out from his fucking tea-wheezy. I'm gonna call you a tea. I'm gonna call you a tea-wheezy. There we go.
Just call me Wheezy.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I gotta tell my dad that one.
I don't know if your dad would think that's funny. He'd be like, he might go, hey, that's fucking gross.
Oh my god, he's like the best joke teller I think I've ever heard.
That's so nasty. Okay. Goddamn. Okay.
Okay, this one is called Unmissable Gag by Jethro.
Yeah. But Eldon, we've had a lot of trouble with young people taking drugs in Penzance. And they had 3 of them in court a month ago, and he said, I should send all you boys to prison, but he said, I'm going to give you a chance to go out and convince other young people they shouldn't take drugs. And he gave them all a postcard with a little circle one end and the big circle the other. And he said, using that as a symbol, I want you to convince young people they shouldn't take drugs. Well, they've been in court again today. And he said to the first one, how many of you convinced? He said, 8. He said, that's very good. Well, it was good, wasn't it? He said, how did you do it? He said, I told them if they take drugs, their heart will go to that size. But if you don't take drugs, you'll have a big, strong heart. It'll be big as that. He said, that's very good. Well, it was good, wasn't it?
Yep.
He said the second one, how many of you convinced? He said, 17. He said, that's very good. He said, how did you do it? He said, I told them if they take drugs, they just have a few friends. The circles of their friends will be that big. But if you don't take drugs, you'll have a lot more friends, and the circle of your friends will be big as that. He said, that's very good. He said, it's very good. And he said the third one, how many of you convinced? He said, 8,964. He said, that is very good. He said, how did you do it? He said, I told the young people of Penzance, if you take drugs, you'll go to prison. The policeman will catch you, and he'll put you in prison. And when you go in prison, your asshole will be that size. But a bloody wasp.
That's good. That sounds good.
That's good.
Be a dear and pick up that soap for me, would you? Should I just suck your dick now, or do I suck it later? Oh God, okay. Fuck, okay, that's funny. I love his raunchiness. That's so funny. Oh, God, okay.
I gotta write down all of these jokes. I really do.
Where are we going to tell them?
Oh, I'm gonna just tell them to everybody. I don't care.
Hey, Langdon.
To my nephews.
His nephew.
Actually, that'd be a good one for him to learn about not to take drugs.
You can't tell him my whole jokes.
How old is he now?
14?
14, 15? Yeah, he's at that age. He's hanging around friends now that talk about...
They're very sheltered, you know.
I'm sure they talk about shit.
You might want to run it by Chris first, yeah.
He goes to high school. I'm pretty sure he hears shit like that.
Yeah, well...
What do you think, folks? Should we vote on it?
Might not want to hear that from your uncle.
That's what uncles are for, though. Uncles do the things that parents can't.
I have no part in it.
And then
nothing to do with it.
Parents have to spend a week undoing what the uncles do. But we don't have to take kids home with us, so we don't have any responsibility whatsoever that way. All right.
Oh my God. Okay. He's
Okay.
funny.
Here's the last one.
Okay, let's do it.
This is about a wasp. Jethro and the wasp.
Like a bee wasp? Yeah.
No, like a wasp. It's got a stinger in its bum. A stinger in its bum. All right, here we go.
A bloody wasp! A wasp, madam, a wasp! Flied right up her fanny, a bloody wasp! A wasp, Richard! Fly, and I rushed to the doctor, I said, there's a wasp! Doesn't fly right up my wife's fanny. My Christ, he said, that's very serious. He said, we got to get the bugger out. When he tried fishing it out with a pair of tongs, but he couldn't get the bugger. He was hiding up on the ledge somewhere. He said, well, we got to get this. You don't leave these on Stars on Sunday, man, do you? He said, we got to get this wasp out. He said, well, with your husband, what I'll do is, I'll put a bit of honey on the end of your cock, right? And you stick your cock in, and when you start to eat the honey, you pull your cock out with the wasp. A bloody wasp. I said, well, I can't do that. I said, I'm distraught. There's a bloody wasp flied up my wife's fan, and you expect me getting erections? I said, can't you do it? Well, he said, it's a bit embarrassing for me, but we got to kill this bloody wasp. We got to. He said, you will have to go outside the door. Well, he put a bit of honey on the end of his cock. Well, I went outside the bloody door. I didn't think. He said, 30 seconds. He said, I should do the trick. Well, I said, out there, hour and 3/4. When I come in, this dog is shagging hell out of my missus. I said, what do you think you're doing? He said, change the plan, I'm going to drown that bastard.
Oh my God. That's like the time I got stung on the crotch with a fucking bees there. We got into a bee's nest once, yeah. Anyways.
Well, that's right, yeah.
Yeah, I remember I got stung on the crotch.
I forgot all about that.
Yeah. Anyways.
Carry on, you might as well do the whole story. Then
oh no, we're good, we're good.
And how did we remedy it?
I didn't touch it. Not for a while, anyways.
I said, honey, I better suck the poison out.
Ooh. Anyways. Okay.
Okay. That's just terrible.
Funny.
I know.
But yeah. Fuck. He's a funny storyteller.
Oh my God, that's funny.
His dirty jokes.
That's a guy you want around, like your uncle or something that you want around town.
Oh yeah. Oh totally, yeah.
I guess I'm gonna have to be that guy.
You're already that guy.
I'm gonna have to.
Yeah.
Somebody has to fill the void, folks. Jethro has passed the torch on, and I'm gonna take it up.
Okay, do a day job.
by plagiarizing his jokes.
Yeah, there we go. No, he's really good. He's funny.
Oh my god.
He's hilarious. My face hurts.
I could listen to
Between
him all
and
night.
Lee Evans, oh my god.
If you guys know any other clips I can find, like I looked on YouTube as far as I could. That's all. In any long shows there was no video too. So
Right.
and the sound was very very bad quality. So,
Okay.
but I'd love to watch a lot more of them. But anyhow,
Yeah, I would too. Yeah.
if you guys can send me stuff, that would be great. We have an email, you know. Facebook. I don't know. Okay. All right. We're going to take a break because I need a... Oh, yeah. Just bail on me every time things get tough. Yes. That's what you do, isn't it? Just bail on me every time things get tough. All right.
Anyways.
Bye.
And now for something completely different.